Hey, what's up? If you're over 40 and struggling to lose weight, well, it's not entirely your fault. You see, your body has changed over time, and most fitness advice hasn't changed much over the years. In today's video, I'll go over 3 points on why you might still be struggling to get back into shape. Number one is that your lifestyle has completely changed. So think back in your 20s, you could go over to your friend's house, you went to school, or you played sports. All these things, movement was just built into your lifestyle. And of course, your metabolism is much, much faster when you're younger. So if you remember, if you could eat almost whatever you want, it was very difficult to gain weight when you were younger. Number two is your body has changed over the years, and we have to realize that. You have to be aware. So again, go back to when you were 20, you could do random workouts if you worked out at that time and still see results. And at your 40s, especially with your kids and stuff like that, we're so busy and we're trying to do things what we did back in our 20s. So if I tried to do things when I was a professional basketball player, I would completely wreck my body now. I would be in a constant cycle of being injured all the time, and I wouldn't even be able to work out. So your metabolism is much slower, your muscle mass declines, and recovery takes a lot longer. I remember back then when I could play 2 or 3 games in a row, and the next day I would feel completely fine. Today, I just played just last week, and it took me 3 or 4 days to kind of feel recovered. And that was me doing my mobility, sleeping right, eating pretty good, as well as I can during the Chinese New Year. But all things considered, it takes a longer time to recover. We can still play at that intensity, but at the cost of our recovery time. So that's why in sports, especially, it's very hard for older guys to maintain a level of intensity over a short period of time. So, your body definitely changed. And the way to combat this is to be smarter with your nutrition, strength train to maintain that muscle mass, to slow that decline down, and, get better sleep and manage your stress levels a lot better. And lastly, you don't need more time. You just need better habits. In today's age, especially at 40 and having kids, time is very scarce. You've got to send your kids to school. You got to pick them up. You've got your long office hours. You've got, partner calling, your boss calling. All these things, require your commitment. And to carve out an hour out of your day is a big ask. You could do it. It's based on your priority. But most of the time, as fathers, we have to do a lot of things, and a lot of responsibility falls on us. So to take an hour out of your day, it's a big, big ask. And I want you to start thinking about doing things in small chunks. So 10 to 15 minutes of mobility or strength training or, cardio. Those workouts are just as good. We're not thinking of the goal as being the best. We're thinking of longevity and making sure our bodies are able to move so that we can have more energy. And the reason why we want to have more energy is we want to stay active for our kids. We want to be able to do more things with them as they grow up. We're still fairly young. If, I'm in my 40s and I've got 2 daughters, one that's 6 years old and one coming 3. I want to be active with them, going to the playgrounds and bringing them to the park. But as I get older, when they start getting in their teens, I want to be able to travel with them without having to deal with, back pain or hip pain or knee pain or shoulder pain. Just kind of live a high quality of life. And also I want to be that role model for them. And I hope that I inspire you to be that role model for your children. And again, if you need any help, feel free to reach out. I have a community that helps people step by step, no matter what level you're at, to lose weight and get your energy levels back up. So again, think of the goal as not being the best, but trying to get the best quality of life with the minimal amount of time needed to do that. So Think of blocks 10 to 15 minutes at a time of workouts. You can do pretty much anything. You can, if you're a complete beginner, just get up and do 10 minutes of walking first thing in the morning. Just move your body. And as you progress, you can do, workouts. But just to recap again, your lifestyle has completely changed, right? Loads of responsibilities. And you can't do workouts like you did before. And you get less movement, office job, being sedentary, being in the car more often, being in traffic. Lifestyle has changed. Number two is that your body has changed, and that's okay. We're going to have to need a different approach to working out. And number three is that you don't have more time. Everyone's got the same amount of time, but you need better habits. So remember, those three things could be the thing that's keeping you at the weight that you're at now. So I hope this video helps you and gives you some value. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in the comments or email me or join the Skool community. So again, I'll see you in the next one.